It's Ronnie, and welcome to We Rule the School 3 Days of Video Fun, hosted by Sarah Scraps. And it's been a few years doing this, but this time it's 3 days. And I'm going to use these three photos right here of my grandson and Echo Park. Let's just say I'm going to use Echo Park because I am not sure what collections these pieces are from. I'm going to use that Bramble Fox die set. I'm going to use two of the dies. I'm going to use that little Alpha one and that one, and that one's mini varsity letters. I'm also going to use Atomic Elements by Tim Holtz, and those are super cute, and I just don't seem to use them often enough. I bought that die set off Amazon, and I thought all I was going to get was that little notebook piece. Look at all the other ones I got. So cute. And I'm also going to use the Spellbinders Pack It Up set. It's August 2019. But I have found that a lot of times they'll bring old ones in for their sale. So if you sign up for the email and really like that die set, you might get it. I'm also going to use that other Tim Holtz die set. And that one, oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. But it has an outline. So it cuts twice when it cuts. And those are the papers I plan on using. And I cut out a strip from the alphabet one. I'm going to put it at the top and then the other one at the bottom. I didn't end up using the one that looks like a composition book because I found a scrap, and all I really needed was a scrap. And this is the Pack It Up Spellbinders die, and it's the cutest little backpack you've ever seen. And when I was hunting for a matching blue for what's on his backpack, I found this plaid and I really liked it, so I used it instead. And I taped those two dies together so that my plaid parts would end up in order, like it continues on down and wouldn't be off. And I really was glad I thought about doing that ahead of time because it does look better than if it wasn't. I started to use that black strip on the little composition book, but decided on the red. And I just cut a little rectangle for the center of that. I don't think there was a die for it. If there was, I didn't notice it, and I just cut a little rectangle. I forgot to ink. I'm using Stormy Skies for my inking just to help the straps show up on the little backpack because it's going to be plaid on plaid. And I went ahead and inked the outsides of the other two things just so they'll match. It even cuts out little buckle things to go on here. Yeah, and they're so cute. So I cut them out in I guess the brushed metallic. It's not a bright one. And I'm just going to add them to I'm trying to line up with the straps with the material that's behind them again too, so it won't look off too bad. I did put a little tiny piece of foam tape behind it because I didn't want to lay real flat, lay real flat. And I pulled a couple of stickers out and I cut the white parts off of them and I'm tucking them in there. I did take the sticky off too so that I could put them in there and use some glue. I almost forgot the zipper, but I don't. I will forget that handle laying there, the thing to hold the backpack up with. Yeah, but I'll see it in a little while and go ahead and put it on. I had a hard time deciding how to put these photos. I put them all over this page, and yeah, I finally decided to put them this way because I wanted the backpack to show up pretty good down there in the bottom right. And I think that with my photos in two separate places, that they show up better even too. The bottom one is after he started to leave the house. And the top two is the first one is finishing off getting ready by putting his shoes on. And then the other one was when he got ready. But she couldn't resist one more with the backpack. But there's that little notebook page, and the word notes came with it, the letters to die cut out. And I cut them out twice. I did the plaid and then I did the dark blue, and I staggered them a little bit together. I had forgotten I cut these little bitty words out. They're the name of one of the pieces of the papers, and it's Star Student. And I thought, well, that'll look cute, a little mini phrase. And so I backed it in the dark blue and put it on my little backpack. I didn't want to get lost, and anywhere else it probably would have got lost. It is super tiny. I've got the little green piece of, I believe it was part of a 3x4 card that says first day of school, but then I wanted to use the school days because it had so many different colors in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use both. And there is the die, one of the dies from the Bramble Fox, and I was pointing out the 5 there, so I want to cover the 5 up by putting this 5 on top of it. And I cut them out, and then I layered them, the 2 pieces, the outline and the center, upside down, and took my liquid glue and went all around the seam between the 2 and let it set for a few minutes and dry. And then I put another coat just to make sure it was on there good. And I put some foam tape on it so it'd stand up. But my title is 5th grade, Here I Come. And I use the other 2 alphabets for them. Oh, I remembered the name of the die set with the outline, and it's Bulletin, and of course it is Tim Holtz. And see, where am I at? Oh, I'm putting some of my atomic elements on here. I cut them out in 3 colors, the orange, the red, and the blue. And I am going to kind of scatter them around the page when I get done with this other part. That back to school little green piece, I am putting it on there, and I'm going to keep looking at it and looking at it and think I want something else, but what? And I won't think of anything till I go to take the photos. You know how it is. You go back and look at it again later. Yeah, and you decide what you want to do. So I will add a little sticker there and one of the atomic elements. But while I am adding atomic elements now, and know that Apple and books aren't going to make it on the layout, much as I would have liked it to, I want to mention that down there below you'll find the links to everybody that is doing this hop. Now this hop is 3 days, elementary school, middle school, and high school. So 3 days of back to school layouts. So much fun. And all the links will be down there below. And I'm hoping to do all 3. Not sure if I am, but I'm hoping to do all 3. I am ahead at the moment. Yeah, I got a whole nother week before this one goes up. So I still have time maybe to do the other 2. I am, let's see. Oh, I am tucking in. I tucked in one of the elements underneath that notebook paper. And that paper is, well, it's the cover of, let's see, Simple Stories wood, grain wood, something like that paper. And so it's just the cover part because all I wanted was the grid part. And it looks so cute with that little notebook paper. Loving that thing and loving that I got all that other stuff with it. But yeah, I'm adding all of them on there, and then I'll be done with my layout. And I had a lot of fun making this layout and putting that little backpack back together again. I hadn't done that in a while, maybe since last winter. I know I haven't done it in a while on a layout, but I sure do like it on there. And I have fun putting it together too. But remember, sign up for the emails of Spellbinders, and you might get a chance to get one if you like it too. Because it is 2019, so their sales is about all you're going to see it on. And see, in that notebook paper, cute. And then the word notes. I mean, it came with it too. And there's some of the elements. And yeah, there's a variety of them. And they're colorful. And I think they add to the page a whole lot. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. But yeah, there's my Bramble Fox die up there under the 5. I thought about just putting the 5 there, and I thought, man, it's just so big and plain. What else can I do? And I remembered that. But I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. Bye.